Welcome to an introduction to the flagship version of EZPZ Spreadsheets for 2017. This spreadsheet is for Microsoft Excel, which will work in any Excel version dated 2013 or newer. So that would be for Windows, Excel 2013 and 2016, and for Mac 2016. In this video, I'm just going to go kind of do a quick overview of, kind of give you an introduction of the entire spreadsheet, what it can do. I'll do some data entry into here. I won't go into any in-depth on any of the tabs. I have a library of videos that kind of does that in a little bit more detail, so definitely check out that that library of videos if you have any questions on any of the other any of the individual tabs themselves. So what can this spreadsheet do, and what can it do for your business? It's quite a number of things. It's an inventory tracker. It's a business tracker, deposits, expenditures, revenues, expenses, so forth. It's an order tracker. It's a customer tracker. It's a giveaways tracker. It's a tax deduction tracker. There's quite a bit you can do here. Kind of when I built this, really I wanted it to be a standalone tracking system. You should hopefully not need any other type of business software, for your LuLaRoe or direct sales business. Probably the only thing it doesn't do is track stuff from Audrey directly. You will have to enter, all of that data into the system manually, and it also doesn't, hold any pictures, picture inventory and stuff like that. It doesn't manage that. Excel's really not built for pictures anyway, so it's very numerical. It holds business data is probably the essence of it here. So okay, I'm going to do some work in here and just kind of describe what I'm doing. I'm going to so you put your name of your business down, date when you started. It's a pretty arbitrary date. You can put down whatever you want there. So I'm going to create an order. Okay, it looks like there's one already there, but I'm going to clear it. Okay, so I'm going to place an order that I'll enter into build. Let's just say it's the new year. Okay, I'm going to get some leggings. Okay, not sure how many I need, but I know I'm going to order 10 packs. 10 2-packs in build, which would be 20 individual pairs. Let's get some classics, some medium and some large. Let's get 5 of those. Okay, and let's get some Irmas. Okay, 5 of those. Here I would take this information and then go order it into build. Let's just say they don't have medium classics available, so I will just move that to 0. I place the order. Okay, let's get expedited shipping. $36.75 was what I actually ended up paying. The order number was whatever this order number is. The UPS tracking, if it's available to me, I can enter it here, but if not, I'll leave it blank. And let's say it comes a week later. Okay, we double check what we got. Okay, we did get our 20 pairs of leggings. We only did get 4 large classics though. Okay, so well, let's just go ahead and transfer the data. Okay, looks like our receipts made it in. Purchases. Okay, and successfully transferred. So let's look back at our data. Looks like we got our 3 styles in. The one was not, we didn't end up ordering, but it still transferred it anyway at 0 cost and zero quantity. Looks like that 386 made it to inventory purchases, and it looks like that one large classic did end up on our back ordered items list. So we'll have to send off a report to LuLaRoe to, send us that last item that we ordered, since we didn't get it. Okay, looks like the order manager's in. Let's go ahead and start our first pop-up. Before we do though, let's set our Hostess rewards. Okay, so usually with Hostess, we'll free item for any Hostess who starts. They get a free pair of leggings. Let's also give them $20 in Lulu cash, and then 10% of all of our sales. Okay. Looks like our first party for 2017 is Jane Doe. This is our Hostess, and it's an in-home pop-up on the 10th, since we finally got some. Oops. Yep, once the current year, it's got to be 17. Okay. January 10th, in-home pop-up. Okay. Let's say Sally Mae is one of our customers. Oops, she does buy a few things for us. Zoom in just a little bit. Okay, let's say she buys some leggings, and then she does buy her Irma and the large classic. Okay, the floral ones that she wanted, and then the Irma was blue with white stripe. And then we actually gave that classic, a valet coat check number on the hanger, so that was the design number there. And then she bought one of each. Okay. No discounts here. Actually, I think Sally Mae. Going to the credits. Okay, let's just say that we had given her in the past SME 1. Let's say we gave her $10 gift certificate that she got for Christmas. Okay. So she redeemed that $10. MAE1 was the coupon code. Okay. So let's check our Hostess rewards. Well, it looks like she still has her free item. Looks like she still has $20 in Lulu cash and $9.50 she's earned on 10% of the sales. Okay, so let's say Jane Doe. She's gonna get her free item. One pair of leggings. It's free, so full discount. And then the discount reason code is HFREE, as reading this line across here, HFREE. So the minute I actually typed HFREE, you can see that it moved from one remaining to one redeemed. Okay, so that tells us that her Hostess reward went through. Let's say she gets an Irma herself. This was a $20 partial discount, and this is the cash that she got, the Lula cash. So the discount reason code for that is HCash, $20, HCash. So now if we look at the Hostess rewards, $20 redeemed, 0 remaining, and then all that she has left now is the 10% of her sales from her party. So let's say she gets another pair of leggings, one pair of those, $9.50. Okay, and this will be H sale as the reason code. So H sale. Okay, so now that should cover all Hostess rewards. There's 0 remaining. Oh, looks like Sally Mae and Jane Doe were the only customers for this party. So let's add them in to our customer tracker. Okay, we'll leave the addresses off for now. So masme@gmail.com and jdoe@gmail. So both have Gmail addresses. Okay. Pop-up manager. oh look, the email address is carried over from the customer tracker. So we don't need Google Forms for them since this was an in-home. Typically you don't need an invoice either because they pay at the point of sale. So from there you can just put paid and shipped. Really is all you need for customer order status tracking. Okay. Before we transfer this pop-up over to all the let's go ahead and place a reorder. So let's say we need let's see, we need some more leggings. So I can't order 3, but you can order 4. So 4 pairs. So 2 more Irmas and 1 more classic. Typically you'll wait till you hit the 30 order minimum so to place your order, but for this example we'll just go ahead and order 7. Let's see, the pink manager is open. The other 2 still has data in it. Typically that means there's a few orders that are waiting to be shipped in from LuLaRoe. So we're going to hit transfer data to order manager pink. Okay. And then there's our 3 items that we've ordered with the quantities we placed. So from here, it'd be 1, 11, 16, 1, 11, 17. Go ahead and place our order in build. Whatever order number you end up from them. Let's say, again, it comes over a week later. 18, 17. Okay. We paid regular shipping, so $83.60 is the total order. Okay, everything comes in. Okay. Transfer data. Okay, to receipts, and then to inventory purchases. And then order is complete. Let's say a day later, that one classic shows up. You get an envelope in your mailbox. Not sure what it is, but it feels pretty light. But it's that large classic. So instead of using the order manager to receive that one item in, we're going to use the receipts manager. So this would be, say, 112, 17, back order. Okay, it's a free item since we've already paid for it. And we're going to say yes for back order items. And it was the CLAL1. Transfer data. So we received the one large item, one classic into receipts, $0, and then back into the back order. Okay. So we're going to go to the missing and back orders, missing items, and you can see that on the 8th we were missing 1 item, but it did show up 4 days later on the 12th, and then our active back ordered items list is now empty because of the 2 quantities depleting themselves, or washing themselves out. So that back order has been resolved. Okay. Let's now that we're ready. Now we've placed our order here, going back to the pop-up manager. Now we need to transfer the data over. Okay. You can hit transfer data. Okay, this data is going to transfer to your sales, which is good. It's going to your pop-up tracker, so it'll give you all the details of each pop-up. We did have the 1 giveaways for the Hostess reward, so that will end up in the giveaways tracker. And then, yeah, I believe we're done. So we'll go ahead and clear the pop-up manager. Pop-up manager is clear, except for Hostess rewards. So that's a set it and forget it. If you use the same Hostess rewards throughout, that will remain for every pop-up. One thing to note is we do have 3 pop-up managers available, so you can, if you're still closing out one party or one pop-up and you have another one coming, you can definitely use the other pop-up managers to kind of fill out your pop-ups. Same goes with those order managers. When I described the pink, the pink, the blue, and the orange, 3 individual but separate pop-up order managers that you can utilize. So if you have an open order waiting for shipment received, and then you can place another order on top of that. We'll clear out these since we don't need these anymore. clear. Okay. Okay, we received all our data in. We did a party. Well, let's say, for example, we had a quick individual sale on the 13th. Oops, it's 01/13/17. Okay, no Hostess. No Hostess. Okay, so we don't need Hostess rewards. Let's say we sold it to Fannie Mae. They all have last names. They're sisters, Sally and Fannie. We're gonna sell her some leggings. Okay, we're actually gonna sell 3 pair, but we're gonna she's another consultant. So these were sold at wholesale. So I'm gonna click yes for wholesale, and then let's say we did have her pay $6 in shipping. Oh, the total discount was $19.50. Probably because, although the retail price was $25, the total is $94. Okay. Actually, let's say 1 at the wholesale cost. Okay. Total $10.50. Okay, so that's the wholesale cost of 1 pair of leggings. So we didn't sell it at $25. We actually sold it to her at $10.50, and then with say $3 shipping, that will change that as well. Okay. Once again, we'll go ahead and process the sale. Transfer to sales. Transfer the pop-up tracker. Okay. Okay. Let's do one more thing here. We're going to say IS 1/14/17, and we're actually going to sell it to ourselves. Okay, so let's just say there is a pair of leggings that I got and I really like, so I'm going to pull that for self. Full discount, and then the discount reason code is self. Okay, again, that's listed right here if you pull an item for self. Okay. One thing to note is the sale and the total actually is 0, because it's not. You are processing it like a sale, but it is not a sale. It's actually just a withdrawal from inventory. So that actually comes out as 0. So we're going to transfer the data. Okay. It will still process it as a sale, but the reason it's in sale is to take that out of inventory, so you can track that. Okay. But this time it's actually ends up in the items withdrawn for self tab, so we can track the number of times that we pull any items for ourselves. Okay. Let's double check our inventory. So I'm going to view our inventory. Oh, it looks like we have 5 large classics, 5 medium Irmas, and 19 pairs of leggings still in inventory after all those sales that we did. Okay, so I'm going to say done. One thing we're going to do is down here, we'll change this to target. Okay, we're going to use a targeting system. Actually, no. I'm going to use the min-max. Okay. What's in our inventory here? Large classics, 5. So let's go to the product tab. I'm going to go down to large classics. Here they are. Okay. So these 3 columns is these 2 I went here is our min-max system. So the way that works is I'm going to set this to 7. I actually want to keep a high inventory of that. So on the large classics only, if inventory falls below 7, the system is going to recommend placing an order for the quantity needed to bring it up to 10. Okay. So by setting that, going back to the inventory summary and viewing, okay, The large classics fell below 7, so the to order is recommending me to order 5 quantity to bring us back to 10, which is our maximum. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order 5 of those. Let's order 5 more Irmas, and we like leggings, so we'll order 10 more of those as well. Okay. Let's say done viewing. We've placed our order here, and then we're going to transfer it to an open order manager. Let's just transfer it to orange since it's open. Okay, it looks like it transferred over. Here's our order, the quantity ordered. We would order 5 quantity leggings in build since that's a 2-pack. 115, 17. Place the order, we get an order number off that. Comes a week later. We did pay the $40 shipping. $287 is the what we paid. And then finally it comes in. We count them up, they look good. Transfer data, transfers to receipts, transfers to inventory purchases, and clears the order manager. So that's ready. Okay. Let's take a look at our P&L for right now. The revenue method we chose was gross receipts, but actually I want it to be gross sales. So instead of tracking all our deposits, I just wanted to track on the sales. So I'm going to go to the reference tab. I'm going to change this to gross sales. Okay, go back to our P&L. It looks like our gross sales for January are at $126. Cost of goods sold, $132.35. Looks good. Looks like we did spend a lot on inventory purchases, though. Quite a bit, actually. So looks like we're adding a little bit extra money to get some inventory replenished or built up. So that's our sales there. Let's double check our graph. Go home, sales graphs. We sold 8 pieces in January, $126. Looks like we sold a lot of leggings. Irmas and then classics are behind. But it looks like on the Irmas, the yellow is mediums. So we sold a lot of medium Irmas and then a lot of large classics. So that kind of gives us an idea of the size. Figures on that. Okay. We'll go ahead and add some shipping. Let's say we belong to stamps.com, and so we need to commissions and fees. I think it's office expenses. Not quite sure where that goes. So go to reference tab, and down here an explanation of the different categories. There's credit card interests. I think it's under office expenses. This is where postage costs go. Okay, so it is under office expenses. There, and we'll just say it was for stamps.com account, and we put 50 into it. Okay, now that was a shipping expense, so we add 50, that brings our account up to 50, and then as we create labels, it depletes that account, depending on the postage required for that label. So, going back to our P&L, looks like we spent $50 on shipping, but we only collected 3. As we sell more, that account will deplete, so we should be able to see, as we collect more from customers, that'll increase. So that 50 actually should show up in the Schedule C template too, which it does. Nice. Okay. Last thing. Looks like we got an elegance piece in, so it was an elegance Irma. So I'm going to create a new code. elegance Irma, and that code would be E for elegance and then IR, and let's just say it was a medium. We do need to add that into our new products, so I'm going to go down here into products, go down to the bottom, and then just add our new entry in. Elegance. This one does type a little slow. I'm going to set this to manual, maybe a little bit quicker. Irma, medium. I think Irmas were not sure on the wholesaler map pricing, so I'm just gonna 15 and 35. Let's just say 20 and 40, 5, 3, and 10. Okay, so now that code is set up. So actually, let's say during a consultant swap, we were able to score an elegance Irma for one of our own. So let's say we went to a consultant swap on the 20th. Okay. Consultant swap. It was a 0 swap. Here's our own. And then elegance Irma brought in. So we traded out the medium Irma and we got the elegance Irma in. So we'll just transfer our data. Okay. Yep. Actually, did that date carry? It didn't. Better add it in. I can do this manually from here. Let's see if it did it in inventory purchases. Nope, didn't either. So definitely have control over this. You know, actually, I think setting that back to automatic would have done that. Same goes for sales too. Let's say, oh, that wasn't on the 14th. That was on the 15th. Definitely can be modified there. Okay. You know, we don't have any home business or mileage expenses yet. So, oh, deposits. Let's double check our sales. Should be getting in total about 129. Okay, let's just say for this example, we did all the invoicing through Audrey, so it's now the 20th. This is from LuLaRoe, and we got $120, $7 in processing fees, and $2 in sales tax. So that should be good to go on the deposit side. Okay. Yep, P&L looks good. Yeah, I think we're all set to go. I think we've added in everything that we want. You know, we've checked our graphs. All of our expenses are in. We were able to make orders. We were able to check our customers. Actually, you can see Sally Mae purchased 3 items during that last party. So she's already well on her way to getting the buy 10 to get 1 free. So that's tracking very well good. Even though Jane Doe did get some items, those were all on discount. So none of those were true purchases because she was a hostess. So those probably wouldn't count towards it. So you would actually need you know, actual pieces to count that as a sale. All our missing items are in. Everything else looks good. So this has been an introduction of the flagship version for 2017. Hope you got a lot of information out of it. I did cover a lot of material in the amount of time I had, but I wanted to give kind of a nice overview of what this spreadsheet is capable of doing as far as the different types of data it can track based on your input. So if you have any questions, definitely check us out on Facebook. The Facebook is, oops, not there. I put it here. It's FCA for LLR. Etsy. The Etsy shop is EZPZ Spreadsheets. And definitely check out Facebook or Etsy for the full complement of videos for each of these tabs.